Hello and welcome to week 5 of EDU 508. I'm going to keep this video pretty short. I threw my back out this week, so I'm in a quite moderate amount of pain here. I'd like to note that I have started grading your assignments, and the ones that I have seen so far have been excellent. So great work on assignment 2. This week we're going to look at compassion fatigue, self-care for educators and parents, and family and community involvement. Little quote here from Sarah Yu from Duke University is that it's okay if you can't save the world on your own. Every little bit you can do does help. Here's some quotes from Brene Brown from her book Atlas of the Heart. Compassion is fueled by understanding and accepting that we're all made of strength and struggle. No one is immune to pain or suffering. Compassion is not a practice of better than or I can fix you. It's a practice based in the beauty and pain of shared humanity. And boundaries are the distance at which I can love you and me simultaneously. Here's a short video for you to watch in the slides. Same with this one. This one's on empathy, and this one is on compassion fatigue. So this week, we have 2 discussion boards. In the first one, we have the cost of caring. If that doesn't open, you can also find it here. Reflect on your self-care routine, which components referenced by Alexander Perry or of your own currently exist as vital for your self-care. Which components could use more attention? How do you know if your self-care routine is meeting your needs? Utilize sources to support your responses, include in-text citations and references, and remember to respond to colleagues. And for discussion board 2, there's a podcast link. Powered by YIPA, which is a nonprofit association serving youth. It's an association of youth serving organizations. Each episode highlights a youth worker from around the globe. So access the site, scroll through the plethora of podcast offerings, and select one topic that most inspires or speaks to you. Post your response as follows: the title of the podcast, summarize it in 1 to 2 paragraphs, and note how it can be applied to leading in a trauma-informed school. Make sure you cite it, and then respond to at least 2 colleagues. There are 2 videos in these slides and 1 chapter to read, and then you can start working on assignment 3. I already covered those. Assignment 3, you get to choose between writing a paper or doing a presentation. Please note, if you do the presentation, you do need to include both audio and some type of visual component. So a PowerPoint presentation with you doing a voiceover, something like this, Prezi, your choice. But the purpose is to design a visual model representing a trauma-sensitive and resilience-enhancing school or your organization. The model must visually demonstrate a plan of action to help students feel safe, connected, and self-regulate behavior and achieve academic success. Note, you are to create this, not find one online. So design a visual model that includes the following: a title to identify it as a preschool, elementary, middle, high school, or other. A visual representation of both trauma-sensitive and resiliency-enhancing components. Identifying a plan of action to help all students feel safe, connect to school cultural, self-regulate behavior, and achieve academic success. A creative original design, not copied from something that's already been made. And then an APA label to identify your visual model. How I want you to think about this is think of it as like a poster or a series of posters that you would hang up on the school walls so that when people walk in, they know that this is what you're about. This is how you're going to make people feel safe, connected to school culture, self-regulate behavior, and achieve academic success. And it should be pretty clear that it's about being trauma sensitive and resiliency enhancing. So if you write a paper, you need to have the model in there and then write about explaining it. Or you can make a presentation where you show it and discuss it. Presentation should be 8 to 10 minutes in length. And then you don't have to read your cover page or reference pages when you're doing your presentation. I will go over this assignment more here in the next week. Let's do at the end of week 6. I'm sorry. My brain is not working great today with the pain. So my question for you guys after initial remarks is similar to the last one, but what is one thing you see differently since you began this program? And I can say the behaviors I see in prison, where it looks like people never really moved on from middle school or even elementary school levels of behaviors, I have started to see differently rather than just they never grew up. It's, well, I wonder what happened to them and how we can help them move forward in their life. Looking ahead, we have assignment 3, which is due at the end of week 6, and assignment 4, which is due Monday of week 8. I hope everybody has a great week, and I am looking forward to reading all of your assignments as they keep coming in.